Alabama fan, the news you've been waiting for has arrived. Keelon Russell, the freshman quarterback who played a key role late in the 2025 season, has just confirmed that he's returning to the Crimson Tide in 2026. That's right, the Texas native, who could have entered the transfer portal, has decided to stay and compete for the starting job. Hit that like button because this news is absolutely bombshell material. Subscribe to the channel because we bring you the exclusive stories nobody else is covering. Turn on the notifications because there's more coming next week. Now, here's the part that gives you chills because you need to understand the situation. Russell was a freshman in 2025, a five-star recruit who arrived with sky-high expectations at a program where Ty Simpson was firmly established as the starter. The quarterback battle was Simpson versus Mack, with Russell sitting on the bench watching it all unfold. Then Simpson suffered a fractured rib in the Rose Bowl. Mack stepped in and orchestrated Alabama's only touchdown in a devastating 38-3 loss to number 1 Indiana. Are you following the intensity here? Do you see how everything fell apart? But here comes the shocker. Simpson moved on to the 2026 NFL Draft. The door was suddenly open, and everyone thought Russell is going to leave, find another opportunity, get away from this competition. Nobody expected this, because when you're a freshman and you see that door open, you feel the temptation to run through it. The transfer portal was right there calling his name, but Russell did the exact opposite of what everyone predicted. He stepped up to the microphones and said loud and clear, "I'm staying. I'm going to prove myself here at Alabama." Do you understand how much courage that takes? This young man played in just 2 games as a freshman against ULM and Eastern Illinois, throwing for 143 total yards and 2 touchdowns. Modest numbers? Maybe to someone who doesn't understand the psychological pressure of playing at that program. Because at Alabama, every throw is amplified, criticized, and analyzed, and Russell is facing that pressure head-on. He didn't run, he didn't hide, he came back to fight. And now comes the revelation that's going to send the entire fan base into a frenzy. Austin Mack, the quarterback who followed Kalen DeBoer from Washington, is also returning for 2026. That means Alabama is about to have the biggest quarterback battle it has seen in years. Russell versus Mack, 2 warriors fighting for that starting job. And you know the detail nobody is talking about? If Russell wins this battle and starts the season opener against East Carolina, he will be the first quarterback since Bryce Young to start as Alabama's quarterback in his 2nd year. Bryce Young, the 2021 Heisman Trophy winner. Since him, nobody has done it. Just think about the responsibility. Russell won't just be fighting for the starting job, he'll be writing history. Because ever since Young left for the NFL, Alabama has been a constant revolving door at quarterback. Jalen Milroe arrived, got benched, then came back. Tyler Buchner came in with plenty of hype, but couldn't hold on to the job. Ty Simpson finally brought stability, but then he left for the draft. And now Russell has the chance to become the next chapter of this legend, to be the guy who brings stability and dominance back to the position. But here's the storytelling that really pulls you in. Because this story didn't start yesterday. It started when Russell was a 5-star recruit, arriving in Tuscaloosa with stars in his eyes, watching Ty Simpson already established as the starter. He dealt with the frustration of sitting on the bench. He watched Simpson break a rib. He watched Mack step in and nearly pull off a miracle. He watched everything collapse at the Rose Bowl. And after all of that, instead of giving up, Russell looks ahead and says, "I have more in me, and I'm going to prove it in 2026. This is the decision that changes everything. Because when you choose to stay at a program where an experienced quarterback is leaving while another determined competitor is still in the building, you're saying, "I believe in myself more than I believe in an easy escape." Russell could have entered the portal, chosen a smaller school, and started all over with all this pressure, but he chose the harder path, the path that really proves who you are. and the entire Crimson Tide fan base is holding its breath right now. Because this isn't just about Russell, it's about what this decision represents. It's about a young quarterback rejecting the easy way out and embracing the challenge. It's about someone who will step onto that field in 2026, carrying the responsibility of bringing Alabama back to the top. When Russell puts on that crimson uniform for the opener against East Carolina, there's going to be a different kind of energy, the energy of someone who chose to stay. So now, the question is, do you believe Keelon Russell is the future Alabama has been looking for? Or do you think this battle with Austin Mack will surprise everyone and Mack will win the job? Get down in the comments right now and tell me your take. Who are you rooting for in this epic quarterback battle that's coming? Because here on this channel, we want to hear from you. Leave a comment, share this video with your fellow Alabama fans, because this news is going to shake up the entire Crimson Tide. Roll Tide! See you in the next video.